What is up, everybody? Today we are opening all three box configurations of Topps Disney Wonder 2025. This is a new set from Topps and Disney, and we'll get into what it is in a second. First off, I'm not a Disney adult. I am a grown man opening Disney cards, collectible cards, and that's okay. You know what? For 1 second, I'm going to defend it. I'm wearing my Kith Disney shirt right here. Um, things are so polarized nowadays. You have to be all or nothing. I'm not a Disney adult, but I enjoy Disney cartoons growing up. I liked top three: Peter Pan, Robin Hood, and Sword in the Stone, followed by Hercules. Honorable mention. I just in adulthood realized, well, of course I liked him. I was a boy, and those are all like male male heroes, protagonists leading them. But it just dawned on me as an adult. Anyways, yeah, we're just doing these. I like the animation. I like a lot of their movies, even current ones, but I'm not a full-blown Disney adult, but I am a card collector, so we're going to do this for science. Please like, subscribe. That way you can get a look at the products without having to buy them yourself. But I also don't think you have to, eat, live, and breathe Disney to open these. I definitely don't. And but yeah, I'm also not a hater. I don't know. There's more than one thing can be right. It can be a big corporation. They steal your money. It's overpriced. Yada yada yada. It's for little kids. All this stuff. Like multiple things can be correct, but it's also okay to enjoy things. The first movie came out in 1937. Snow White. Snow White came out in 1937, and if you were born in 1942 and you like Snow White, that you're someone's grandparent or something. I think that's okay. It is what it is. So, what is this product? End of rant. What is this product? This is a new product from Topps, and here's the corporate speak about it. Trading card line celebrating Disney storytelling through art and design, collectible depth, yada yada yada. Based off the success of Disney 100, Disney Chrome, Topps Disney Wonder is basically another way to sell Disney product and Topps product to people. Basically this is a more affordable. This is a more affordable Disney product, in mass product. This is if you want to like equate it to the sports stuff, the Disney base set. It's a paper set, so it's going to be more affordable and more widely released. There will only be certain like case hits will be chrome, but the rest of the set and inserts will all be paper, so cheaper. They're going to print more of it. The value boxes are $24.99 compared to the Disney ones, which are like $45. The mega boxes were $39.99, and the hobby boxes were $100. So 25, 40, and 100 versus other Chrome products. These are paper products. Other Chrome products. The Dune one. Dune. This was $30. Check that out. Unboxing that rip out. SpongeBob. That was $40 for a blaster box. So you got 30, 40, and then 45 for Disney. So yeah, check out those unboxings. And I will be doing a Disney Chrome rip of value and Megabox. So you'll definitely want to check that out. So here, let's get into this real quick. Here's some of the chase hits. Will be there's a lot of like inserts, and this is a tiered product, so there's like a common, uncommon, and rare of each character. But the big hits will be the low number parallels, and then I think they're enchantments. The enchantments will be case hits, and the shinies will be chrome. Those will be like really hard to get. And then obviously superfractors. The enchanted autographs will be hard to get. Sketch cards are in this, they'll be hard to get. And then there's also like a one of one. There's chrome die cuts. There's also a one of one glass slipper, or two different glass slippers. Those will be hard to get, obviously. But that's kind of a cool thing. But then there's the Cinderella 75th anniversary stuff, and a lot more regular base inserts. Okay, let's get into the ripping. That's what you've all been waiting for. Hope you just skipped ahead if you didn't want to hear me re-yapping. So first we're going to rip the value box. We can look for one exclusive Diamante parallel in here, and this will have autographs and sketches. It won't have some of the other parallels. That's what this stuff has. Like this one has Frozen characters and then the hobby box has some stuff that the others don't. But in here we can get a Diamante parallel, and we still live game for a couple of the big things, autographs and sketches. So let's get into it, see if it's worth 25 bucks. Again, this is like, Disney, as I stated in the beginning, definitely a kids, generally speaking, a kids medium, although they've bought every other media outlet and creative entity, so now they do a lot of more adult stuff, rated R stuff. But at its heart, Disney is kids product, and so I think, say what you want about being a money grab, you couldn't just have it be Topps Chrome. Super expensive, super limited, gobbled up by, stores and breakers and all these people with deep pockets, and kids can't even get their hands, or just simple adults, enthusiasts, Disney enthusiasts couldn't get their hands on the product. That would not be great. So in the value box, you get 3 and 4. So yeah, they just needed a product that more people could get their hands on, and that's what this is. 7 packs, 6 cards per pack, 42 cards total in the value box. And these are still available, as you saw, as of the time of this recording. So, and I don't think much of this stuff is going for over retail. So it's definitely, if you watch this video, leave a comment. If you're interested, go ahead, pick some up while you can. There's definitely a lot of product out there, so you shouldn't have any trouble to begin with. So here we go. Mordu, I forget. What is he from? I haven't watched a ton of the new movies, so I'm a little unfamiliar. Pixar. So bear with me. I am a Disney fan, but I haven't watched a ton of the newest stuff. Tiana and Naveen from Princess and the Frog. Emperor Kuzco. John Smith there. So the artwork looks pretty clean for a paper product. Looking pretty clean. Good. Good images. Obviously, Chrome is nicer, is the more desirable product, but for a more available stuff, and we got something shiny here. Ooh, we got a Greetings base refractor, looks like, and a magic carpet. That's nice. Ooh, a little damage there on the corner, unfortunately, but we got a refractor magic carpet. That's kind of a sick one. That would be a sick one to get a super fractor in. And then we got a Greetings from Lalotai. Lalotai? Is that Moana? Yep. And it's done like a postcard. So that's kind of cool. It's done like a postcard. So that's not super rare. The Greetings cards, they're not a rare insert, but I like that magic carpet one. All right, we'll pick up the pace a little bit. I say this in each of my videos, but in case you're new here, I don't rush through my rips because I'm not a breaker. I don't rip a ton of product all the time, so I like to enjoy my packs, so I apologize if this takes a little longer. But then again, sometimes breakers and people rip through stuff really quick, and I can't see the cards. I'm there to see the cards. Ursula, some classic characters here. Pinocchio, Anastasia, one of the bad stepsisters, Cinderella stepsisters. Moana, we got, but from the, not from, is that from a different Moana, or is that the actual? Ooh, we got a chrome, no, a refractor Ursula villain. I think this is harder to get. And Feather Duster. So the villains are a little harder to get. Let's see the odds on base set cartoon villain gold foil. Wait. Base set cartoon villain 1 in 20. Maybe these are just 1 in 20. Maybe this is a gold foil. It's not numbered or anything. Or maybe this is just the base set villains are all kind of refractory looking. I'll have to check on that after. Because all the other ones the odds are really hard on them, and I don't think we pulled that. It's not numbered or anything, but that's pretty sweet. This Ursula. Should almost maybe 1 in 20 packs you get one of those. Or here, no. Sorry. We're in a value box. Okay, 1 in 7. 1 in 7. So we get about 1 per box. All right, never mind. False alarm. So all the good stuff seems to be on the bottom of the packs. You got Moana on the front. Flynn. Yzma. Phil from Hercules. I love Hercules. Probably my fourth favorite Disney movie. The Witch from Snow White, right? Yep. Ooh, and we got a Lewis. And oh, we got Pain and Panic. Awesome. Awesome. So these aren't labeled villains. These are just the uh, refractors. Let's see. Base set tier 1. Just... FF. So this is a... What's a FF? FF. Furry friends. This is a furry friend. That's what this is. From The Princess and the Frog. Furry friend. Okay. Drop a comment if you notice I opened something rarer than I think, and I just grouped it with everything. It's hard to like rip through these all and like go at a decent pace for you guys and catch everything. We got the Blue Fairy from Cinderella. Michael Darling, Peter Pan, again, one of my favorites, and Peter Bell, Maleficent. So we're getting some big hits here. Ooh, we got a Belle, a little corner damage here. You're gonna get that with the paper cards more. So these aren't gonna grade out. Not that I was planning on grading these, but these are not gonna grade out 10s. A little corner damage there. I don't know if you can see the bottom right there. You can, yeah. So if you get something that's rare as paper, hopefully it comes in good condition. I think that's part of maybe the Wonder set is you're getting a lot of the franchise, the classics. I know in Chrome there's a wide variety of characters, a lot of new stuff too, a lot of characters from the new stuff. Here it seems like they're really hitting on the princes, princesses, and villains from some of the classics. We got Gaston. Hades, great character. The Prince. Ooh, and we got nice. We got the Castle Enchantress as a base set foil. What are these? I guess just a foil parallel, maybe. Maybe just a foil parallel. Casita. So this is from Encanto. What are these? Enchantments? Castles and cottages. Castles and cottages. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We'll go back here maybe at the end. I'll pause the recording and make sure I didn't open anything super rare. If you're screaming at the screen right now, I'll go back and try to check, and then we'll try to edit that in maybe? We'll see. Probably not. I'll probably just have to make a comment or a short video. Oh, these packs are hard to open sometimes. There you go. You got to be careful with the corners. Yeah, see, like they're really delicate. So when you're opening, we got the other Drizella. We got the other evil stepsister. Got Peter Pan again. Love it. Fauna. Prince Eric. Maximus. And Owl. It's a furry friend, Maximus. So it looks like you get one refractor, one parallel refractor, and one insert per pack. That's kind of nice for people opening these. You get a little something shiny in each pack. Now, definitely like most sets, most products, the value packs are for collectors of the set. Good economic way to get a lot of cards and collect the set. Shan Yu from, what's it? Basically Genghis Khan from Mulan, that's right. King Magnifico, Mirabelle. Ooh, we got a sticker card, and we got big hits in this card. Oh, awesome. So we got an Alice from Alice in Wonderland sticker card. There's what that looks like. Megara and Caterpillar refractor there, or foil. That's sweet. Let's look a little. So this card stock's a little thicker. This is a little thicker. Is this a winter variation, maybe? Is this a winter variation? Oh, this is my Diamante parallel. That's what this is. This is my Diamante parallel per box. That's what this is. Okay, so that's cool. Let's see what the stickers are at. What the rarity for the stickers are. ES. ES. What is ES? ES. Enchanted stickers. Enchanted stickers. Can't find it here, but enchanted stickers. These can't be that. Enchant 1 and 9, or yeah, 1 and 9. So we did a little above average. We did above average there, and that's I love Alice in Wonderland. That's probably my 5th favorite movie. So that's a good one. I'm gonna sleeve that one up, or just penny sleeve it, because that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Love Alice in Wonderland. Just the story itself, Disney aside. I love the story itself, and we'll put the Diamante parallel there, a little thicker cardstock. Okay, so not bad for our base set. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy from what I can tell. We'll skip the hobby box round. We'll do the mega box next. Comes in a bigger box than the hobby box, even though it's got more packs. It's kind of like the cereal marketing and chips bag marketing. Huge box, not a lot inside. In here we can find 3 exclusive Frozen characters per box. You get 60 cards total, 15 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, so a little less cards per pack. Yeah. Let's see. So it's a fun rip. Disney Wonder. Disney Wonder. Let's see. Your foam thing. How many packs? 60 cards total. All right, so you got the Frozen gals on the front, 15 packs. 4 cards per pack. 15 packs. Or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get ripping. 4 cards per pack. One Frozen character. Oh, we got... Okay, so everything's going to be just shiny in these. Shiny. Greetings from the Forest. This looks like... Where is it from? Which... Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. A regular greetings from Frozen, Elsa. And we got a Sultan. Regular foil parallel. Do you call just the base ones just foil parallels? You call them foils, or you call them refractors too? I think they're not called refractors here. I'm looking at the checklist. They're just parallels, foil parallels. Asha, Cinderella, and the knock. Are these the Frozen variations? So in each of these, you're getting parallels of everything. Are these just how the mega boxes come? Huh. I'm going to put these in separate. I'm going to put these in a separate pile for now. What have we opened? 2? Yeah. I'm going to open those separate pile. Oh, we got Belle. Belle. The Huntsman. Ooh, Raja, Furry Friends. And Idura. So yeah, the higher number ones are, I think, the harder to get versions. Wait. Yeah, tier 2. Tier 2, so each one has different tiers, and then like the highest numbers are base set cartoon villains, live action princess, cartoon princess. So anything 151 and above. So we'll do a quick check of that afterwards. 150 and above is like the harder to get base set stuff. So we'll do a quick once we get through the this, we'll do a quick check. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you're thinking about this set so far. I think they're cool cards. I like Chrome better. Madam Mim, she was always a good character. Ooh, Magic Mirror and Mama Odie, Fairy Godmother. So all the ones, for the most part, every base card in here seems to be like the Frozen Winter variation. ES2, ES2. Oh, we already went through this. That's not that rare. ES2 enchanted sticker. Oh, is that a sticker? That is a sticker. Oh, cool. So that's what that is. That was a sticker of the Magic Mirror. King Fergus. Ooh, the Grand Duke is tasked by the king to throw a ball. What one is that? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, C75. Interesting. King Triton's Castle. That's cottages and castles. And Vladimir. Interesting. We haven't opened this insert yet. C75. Cinderella 75th story. So this is a Cinderella insert, 75th anniversary insert. My babysitter growing up had Cinderella on VHS, and my grandparents also had it on VHS. So as a kid, it was definitely one of my most watched movies. I liked it, of course, but the others eventually overtook it once I was exposed to more Disney movies. But loved Cinderella, watched it all the time. It was like the only option at the babysitters and my grandparents, so watched it a ton as a little kid. John Smith, Michael Darling, Yelena, and Chef Louise. Maybe that's why, all females are beautiful, all types of females are beautiful, all hair colors, ethnicities, etc. If you're pretty, you're pretty. But I maybe have a slight preference for blondes, and maybe it stems from my Cinderella watching. Who knows? I don't know. Prince Eric, the birds, sees greetings from Mulan and the family. Oh, and we got a flounder. Watched a lot of Little Mermaid growing up too. We haven't opened any heat. No heat yet. Looking for, I don't know if they have any characters from Robin Hood in this. Definitely Peter Pan I've seen. I haven't seen any Sword in the Stone. Ariel in her princess gown. 38 though, it's a regular card. And here we got Alice, 17, also a base. We have a villain here, King Magnifico. Okay. And we have Bucky the Squirrel. 140, so that's a base tier 2. So maybe the tier 2s are at the back. Packs with a special insert may contain less cards. So if we get a Chrome card, I'm guessing, or a sketch or an autograph, we might only get 3 cards in a pack. Pocahontas, Mrs. Potts. This is a foil season greetings from Castle Dunbrook. And Sven. Yeah, so the back card seems to be the tier 2 card, your tier 2 card per pack. And that's from Brave. This season's greeting, or I keep saying season's greetings postcard insert. Yeah, but the imagery and the art looks great on these. No complaints there. Paper cards, it's just always hard. Definitely on the Chrome, you can get Sword in the Stone and Robin Hood. But here I've not seen them yet. Only Peter Pan and Hercules. Flora, John Darling. Now we have Elsa. And we have, so this, that F14. So is this our Frozen character? This is probably our Frozen character. And you get 3 of these. So we got Elsa from Frozen 2. So that's pretty good. That we got of the Frozen cards that we opened, we got an Elsa. That's pretty good. I've seen some sketch cards, and I think they're from this. They're pretty good. If we open, that's what we really want, a sketch card, because like some stuff, like people want sketch cards, right? And I get it. They're rare. They're cool. I mean, I love art. So I would love a sketch card. That being said, even though people want them, their secondary value is kind of, pun intended, sketchy. It just varies. Figueroa, like I just find unless it's a really sought after character and really good piece of artwork, really good set, people don't tend to, people list them for a higher price, but then they don't necessarily want them, Maui, so they don't have a ton of like resellability. Not that you'd want to resell it, but I just have noticed that despite the rarity and how the excitement and how cool they are, you really need a good piece of artwork and of the good character for people to want it on the secondary market. And from what I've seen, and you don't always get that, the artwork's like, not bad, or the character's like, not bad. These iconic characters I've seen for this set, and really good renditions of them. Ooh, we got a Cinderella there. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, 116. This Cinderella looks a little different. Ooh, 152. Okay, so this might be one of our first princess. You can tell the border's a little more special. I think that's how I told. And actually, the cardstock feels just a little stiffer. It's almost as, it's like, it's almost the same, but it's like pressed slightly different. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's the very subtle difference in these tier threes. I don't know if we've opened any others, but that's the first one I've noticed where it's not. I don't know if you'd call it tier three. Base set cartoon princess Cinderella, fitting. We were talking about her, so that's cool. I'm gonna have to go back through here and check again. Not that it's worth a ton, just slightly more rare. Ooh, okay, we got Princess Aurora and Anna sticker, nice. Greetings from Rapunzel. She is in her castle, you can see, and Maurice. Sweet, got another sticker. The stickers are cool. I have some like old stickers from like old baseball sets, and I'm often tempted to like actually use them. Ooh, we got a Mulan. Sweet. Hans, that looks like a Frozen variation. Or no, that's just our Frozen character. So it's a winter variation, excuse me. There's winter variation parallels, and then there's actual Frozen characters. This is our second Frozen character out of this mega box, so maybe we have one more. Here's another Cinderella 75th anniversary insert, and Yao. So that's kind of cool. Obviously, I think we'd be searching for the pumpkin carriage and like the midnight and the glass slipper fitting would all be good ones to get. That glass slipper 101, both the paper and the chrome one. There's a chrome one and a paper die cut one. I wonder how much those would go for on the open market. The true one of ones in the set. I wonder how much those would go for. Prince Naveen, Gramatala, Maximus, and Mistress Smee. Also, I wonder if there's a way that they can hold those back. You wouldn't want those being ripped on day one, and like the chase card of the set gets opened, but I could see it happening. Here, let's real quick go through these, see if we get a 150 at all. No. No. Okay. All regular cards. Here is our mega box ones. 130. 140. I think I would have noticed if, because that one was definitely felt there. Oh, here we got a 183. Okay. $47. And that Magnifico feels different too. Okay, so we got two in a mega box. In a mega box, we got two of the tier three. In our value box, we got none. I'll go ahead and sleeve him up. There we go. All right, on to the hobby box. Onto the hobby box. So in here, these were 99 bucks. Look for limited autograph and sketches, 20 packs per box, six cards per pack. Exclusive tapestry original art insert. So we get, I think, one tapestry insert. So those will be at slightly higher rarity than stuff since they only come in hobby boxes, but they're still not, I think, super rare. So I think you get one per hobby box. So we're after the enchantments. Shinies. Shinies are chrome. Those are all case hits. Shinies. And then we want a sketch card. Really what we're after, a sketch card. The foil fractors. And that elusive glass slipper 1 of 1. It's kind of funny. There's like 2 1 of 1s, the paper and the chrome. I guess that makes sense. There's 2 shoes. There's one missing one, and then the missing one, and then the other one. So I guess that makes sense that there'd be 2 slippers. The chrome one being the rare one she left behind, if you want to look at it that way, and the paper one being the one she still had. Okay. All right, 20 packs. Let's see here. Yep, 10. And they have different packaging on them. 10, yep. Beauty and the Beast on one, and Aladdin and Jasmine on the other. So what's our thoughts so far? Oh, this is hard to get open. So far we're into the value and mega box. All right, Merriweather from Cinderella. Jiminy Cricket. Art on Jiminy Cricket looks a little odd. Geppetto. Everything else looks like it's taken from something originally, and then we're back to the base cards. So the hobby and the value packs, they have like regular base cards. The mega boxes, you get these winter variations, I guess they are. Snow White. Ooh, that's a princess card. And Mama Odie. So 151 or tier 3. That's a tier 3 princess card. Nice. So that's what you can expect. If you're getting a mega box, you want those kind of like foil versions, winter foil versions. If you get the value or hobby boxes, you're getting these base ones with a kind of this pinkish tint to it. Tiana, Ursula, Tinkerbell, Shan Yu, and Greetings from Atlantica, and Vladimir. Oh shoot, am I mixing piles here? We'll put all the base together and we'll separate out these right there. All right, come on. We gotta pull something spicy out of all this. Something spicy. Be interesting to see Asha, Cinderella, Belle, the Huntsman. Ooh, what is this? It's like a 2D and Chef Louise. What is this? T5. Original art by Gerard Cuizon. T5. So these are, this is our tapestry. This is our tapestry card for the box. We got Snow White. Not a bad pull. Not a bad pull. I would say above average. I'm looking at all the tapestries. I think maybe I would have preferred Hercules or Pocahontas, maybe Cinderella, Tinkerbell, Ariel. This is not bad. Genie would have been cool. It'll be interesting to see where prices land on these. Are these going to go below retail? Are they going to hover at retail and slowly sell out? Are they gonna stick and go below? Are they gonna be bought out relatively quickly and then start to climb? The 2025 Topps Chrome stuff for Disney is kind of actually, now that it's out, kind of available actually, low key. Not the hobby boxes, but it's kind of available. Smith, Pegasus, and Flounder. Like the you can get value boxes, blaster boxes of Topps Chrome 2025 Disney, and same with mega boxes. They're out there, and if you can't find them, you can get them for just a little above retail. So they obviously, it's so popular, they printed a ton more to make more money. Ariel, Alice, King Triton's Castle, that's a cool one, and Bucky the Squirrel, that's a cool one. That's maybe one of the cooler castles and cottages inserts. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the secondary market on these. We got Pocahontas there, Mrs. Potts, Flora, John Darling, and I called it. I called our shot. Sven, the slipper fits for our Cinderella 75th anniversary. I think that's a good one. 23, number 23, the Jordan of the insert set here. That's a good one to get. I'll sleeve that one up. Nice. Come on, autograph. Come on, sketch card. Shiny, case hit. Be nice. I don't think we're going to pull the glass slipper, probably. Maui, Emperor Cusco, Blue Fairy, Fauna. We've got something thicker in here. Ooh, got another tapestry. Another tapestry of Tinkerbell. Called that one too. Wanted her. I don't know how I feel about the tapestries. I guess it's original art, so that's kind of cool. I always like when sets do new art for a product and don't just take from what's already been established. It's cool to get, the comic cards. It's cool to get some iconic imagery from splash pages in comics or cover art as the cards. That's cool, but I really like when sets make original art for the product. You can't find it anywhere else other than those cards. So that's what I like about these tapestry cards. You're not going to find that artwork anywhere else in Disney unless they decide to repurpose those artworks. Princess Aurora, you just can get them on these cards. It's the only place you see those characters officially done that way. Pua and Figaro. Yeah, love when big brands like Disney, they find, it's like, you got the money, pay an artist. The whole company, the whole thing is based on artwork, animation. Go ahead and pay an artist to do something new. Lady Tremaine, Louisa. Don't just give us the same old. Ooh, we got a Pinocchio, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, sweet foil like that. And we got a Pinocchio sticker card. So yeah, it looks like the, here, I'll show you in a second. The base foils. So these base foils, here's what they look like, and then here's what like the frozen or winter edition looks like on the mega boxes. It's really interesting. They just like the mega boxes got a whole different card as like an incentive to buy those. So yeah, there are some. The mega boxes did have base refractors or base foils in them. The mega boxes did have base foils in them, but the first two cards were always those winter editions. So interesting. So the mega boxes, you get just if you like shiny parallels, get the mega box because you'll always get a regular foil, and then you'll get the two winter ones. Which Peter Pan, Wendy Darling. We've got all the darlings now. Mother Gothel, and we got a Corona Castle and Maurice. This is from Tangled. Halfway through our hobby box here. Haven't hit anything big yet. Still crossing our fingers. Let's see what we can get here. Araya, the Muses from Hercules, the Witch. White Rabbit, nice. Ooh, we got a Villain, Evil Queen, and Feather Duster there. Nice. Evil Queen. That's cool. Different from Maleficent, that kind of similar but different. This is from Snow White. Got the apple there. I went apple picking last weekend. It's fall, fun activity. I wore my Supreme Snow White t-shirt. A little ode to apple picking. Maleficent, the dragon. Abuela, Flynn, Hades. We got Sebastian, the Furry Friends, and Pain and Panic foil. So far, I'm having fun ripping these. And I can't be too mad, right? You can't be too mad. It's a cheaper product. Still, you know. Oh, we do got Arthur. There we go. So he is in the product. So getting a high-numbered Arthur would be sweet. I think we're guaranteed one numbered card in this hobby box. I forgot to say that. So on the lookout there. And Genie. Nice. And King Triton. Banger of a pack. Lago. Oh, and we got a tapestry of Aladdin. Not bad, not bad. Getting a low-numbered Arthur would be sweet. That's what I would want. A low-numbered Arthur, like a red. That would be sick. Definitely should have most of base set tier 1, I would think. Base set tier 1, I would think we're close to. And there's Merlin. There we go. Queen of Hearts. Still no Robin Hood yet, but got a foil. The Village. This is from, Beauty and the Beast. And Enchantress. Jafar. I'm having fun. For the price point, not super disappointed. It never feels good ripping like a $200 box and getting nothing. At least, we're not in as deep on this. Mushu. That would be a cool red to have. Li Shang. We got Amphitryon and Alcmene's house from Hercules, and Owl. Also from, is this, 100 Acre Woods, so Winnie the Pooh. Haven't seen Winnie the Pooh yet, or many characters from Winnie the Pooh. Thought it might have been, that owl might have been, no, it would have been Archimedes from Arthur, Sword in the Stone. Wouldn't have been Owl. Snow White, Prince Philip, Kristoff. There we go, we got Hercules, base card. Figaro, Furry Friends, and Caterpillar. Coming down, 4 packs left. Still nothing numbered that I've noticed. No case hit yet. The Beast, covered in birds. Anastasia, Gaston, Mirabelle. Ooh, there's our numbered card. And there's Archimedes, our other owl. Man, I just need to speak it into existence is what happens. So we got a 29, we got a gold, 29 out of 50 Sebastian Furry Friends. I'll try to look at the odds for that real quick. That's not a terrible one to get. Sebastian's a good character. And it's a gold out of 50. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's see here. Furry Friends. Gold foil parallel, and we're in, what are we, hobby box. So 1 in 705 packs. So I'd say we did above average there. Not the top of the top, but not bad. Got a gold. I don't think of all the cards I've opened so far. I've opened a couple one-on-ones. Check those videos out. SpongeBob. I'll watch my SpongeBob opening, but like, out of 50, I haven't opened much out of 50 before. Merida, Rapunzel, there's Rapunzel. Mad Hatter, sweet. Captain Hook. We got another 75th anniversary. The animals work to create Cinderella's dress and the Sultan. I don't think I've opened much 50 and below, numbered 50 and below. I think that might be my first Topps Gold. Might be. Julieta, Aladdin, Governor Ratcliffe, from Pocahontas, Pinocchio. Ooh, and we got an Aurora sticker card and Ling. Aurora sticker card. Sweet. And our last pack. Let's see if we can get any Disney magic in our last pack. Any Disney magic. Of course, I have trouble opening it. There we go. Any last pack magic. Maleficent. King Magnifico. Sisu. Hans. And Samson. Dang. Adora. Okay. So, let's real quick recap. We got a stack of base from our value box and hobby box. Stack of base. Probably a good ways towards completing the base set. Probably not missing much. And we have a lot. This is all from our mega box. A lot of winter variations. Some decent stuff there. Some greetings. Some different foils. A lot of decent stuff. Inserts. This is our hobby box. Inserts. Hobby box inserts. Here's our value box inserts. Oh, this villain was to, 176. So we got another villain there. Not bad. And here's our inserts and parallels of note, I will say. Quick sleeve up Ursula. Here's our inserts and parallels of note. Put that at the back. We got one of the high number variations sticker, Magic Mirror, Anna, Aurora sticker. Here's our Tapestry, Aladdin, Evil Queen villain, Pinocchio, Tinkerbell Tapestry. I pulled that aside as our 75th anniversary Cinderella insert of note. Snow White Tapestry, Snow White Princess, Base Princess, Villain, High Tier Villain, High Tier Princess, our, Diamante parallel of Megara, Alice sticker, and then here's our hit of the hobby box, 29 out of 50 gold Sebastian. Furry Friends insert Sebastian. All right, fun rip. No bangers really, but fun rip, and we got some cool inserts, cool parallels. Overall pleased. Could have done a little better, but this is a great, I think, product for any kids or big Disney adult fans that can't afford or get their hands on the Topps Chrome stuff. I think this is a really good birthday, Christmas gift for young collectors or Disney adults who just getting the Chrome stuff is a little too tough. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.